Hey, what's up? It's your boy Greg Gray, Dope Living TV, the live version. So I got a lot of stuff going on here, so y'all excuse me. The views that are expressed on this Dope Living TV live are not necessarily the views of Dope Living TV or its affiliates. Having said that, man, look, we into another week, and everybody that made it through, shout outs. Everybody that's feeling some kind of way because of the weekend, shout outs. Um, Today we want to put a little different spin on it. Now I was in Miller, Indiana, in the hometown, right? And over the weekend, and I was just, I was bored, so I said, let me go check out something. Let me go do something different. So I went to I forgot the name of the place, but I went to see some spoken word, some poetry. So I got in there, man, and I'm telling you, it wasn't what I thought it was going to be. First of all, it was better. Um, there were poets all over the place. That's a whole different community of people, a whole different community of artists, and they all got along. They were, uh, saying hey, respecting each other, this and that. It was real cool to me, man. So shout out to everybody there, the people who put it on. Uh, DJ was on point. DJ was killing it. All right. Uh, it just goes to prove that you can still in a small town find some things to do that's peaceful, that's cultural, that can change your life, man. I'm telling you. And some of those poets, man, were woo. It was different. Trust and believe, it was different. What's up, Ronnie Bond? Living legend, my sister. Legend, Gary. Everybody that's tuning in, appreciate you guys. Ronnie Bond, hey man, get well, brother. I know you were ill. God got you, man. Get well. Get well. Yes, sir. Um, yep. Ronnie says, "What up, buddy?" I gotta put everybody's comments up there. Everything's good, man. Everything is great. Like I said, man, though you're a little ill, get well. I know you're gonna get well though, man. You one of those guys that you can't keep a good man down, bro. So stay juiced up, stay ready. You ain't got to be ready. No, be ready. You gotta stay. If you stay ready, you gotta be ready. You gotta get ready. That's what it is. All right. Look, man, we want to do some spoken word. I can't do it, but first let's talk about it for a second. Spoken word can be described as poetry. Some people say it's a big difference between the two, but one to me is poetry is written. Spoken word is performed. It uses concrete language, wordplay, and rhythm to tell stories. And through the use of imagery, and the listener is able to feel the words as they are being spoken. When they spit it out there like that, you can feel what they're saying. They use metaphors, and it helps the audience to visualize the story that they're trying to tell. And sometimes, the stories can be humorous, they can be serious, they can be sad, painful, but the stories that they tell are true to the person who's telling it. It's true to the emotion of the speaker. Uh, Now, sometimes, and I'm guilty of that. I can't tell the beginning from the end, and the middle, or whatever. Okay, and some pieces might lack that, but it can be so that the audience can find something to relate to. So I think these are very talented people who learned the art of getting their point across, learn the art of rhyming, learn the art of telling a story, and making sure that the audience feels it. It was the one that I went to was very, what's the word I want to use? They were very personable. It was like a homey feel. Okay, everybody's sitting around. People were dressed up, some weren't, but it was cool. Now, I had shout out to the guy who had the food up in there, but had some tacos. There's about this big. Paid a nice little amount for him, but taco was this big. Cozy, that's a word. Cozy. Bree said, "What's happening tomorrow?" You want to know? We'll tell you. All right. Um, Chris says, "How different? What up, big bro? Tomorrow's show is going make people a little upset. Uh-oh. And we'll tell you about that coming up. But yeah, actually, we won't tell you. Just come in, tune in tomorrow. All right. So I'm trying to wait on some spoken word artists to get through. Bree says mini tacos is what that is. But Bree, come on. Look. So Bree, what would you expect to pay for a mini taco? And I'm not knocking the brother, get your hustle on. But what would you expect to pay for a mini taco? Tell me, $3, $4, $2, $1. And then I'll tell you what I paid for them, all right? Because like I said, it was like 2 bites and it's gone. And my man had this little corner. Evidently he's a startup. It's all good. My sis says spoken word is used to convey a message from a soul to reach another soul. Absolutely. That's a good analogy of what a spoken word is. And I think those guys, now some of it, like I said, is funny. Like I talked when I was listening, some were, it was serious and funny at the same time. $3, Bree, $3, taco that big. But I had 2. But once you get into it, like I said, sometimes you don't know the beginning, you don't know the end, you don't know where it starts, where it begins. So I guess, like I said, in order to capture your soul, you got to understand where they're going. Chris says, "Hey man, I'm not trying to learn new words. The Q word are me new thing, or is new thing. Man, tell me what that is. I don't know what it is. All right, but yeah, I just didn't get it. The taco thing, that is. Okay. Everybody say what's up to my brother Maurice.
What's going on, bro?
Yeah. Chris says spoken word is dope. Marcella says tomorrow's show is going to be good. Make sure you tell your friends. Women, make sure you guys are on. Gina and I want our sisters with us tomorrow. Whatever,
so
man.
They want to smoke us tomorrow.
I have no idea, Maurice, what the show, what they talking about. The show's going to be, and I probably won't be on because I gotta. I don't want to put my business out there, but I got something that's going on tomorrow. But quite possibly I might be. I think maybe I should postpone just so I can do this. See what's on the show.
What's going on? Yeah, right.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
So, did Jeff tell you? You talked to Jeff?
No, I haven't.
Pretty
Did
cool.
you see him?
Yeah. Met him first time I met him. Pretty cool.
Good.
Pretty cool. I mean, it's really inspiring. But I told him he needs to get his marketing up. It needs to be the show needs to be thicker. It needs to be, that knowledge needs to be out there. Yeah. It needs to be out there.
Well, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. See, I don't know. I don't know if Jeff was the one that actually organized everything, because Jeff is a fantastic organizer. Mm-hmm. That I do know. But we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna definitely talk about that and make sure that this brother showcase with his. I can't say that either, man. Let me stop. God, talking. But we try. You know what? And this is. I'm trying to wait on a couple of spoken word artists to come on.
Yeah, I saw that.
They said they were coming on. If they don't, it's cool. We can talk about these tacos. Me and Bree can talk about. She said that's called a sample.
Or what?
So look, Maurice. I was in Miller, right?
Okay.
Went to this spoken word. I was kind of bored, so I went to this spoken word. I just popped up and said, you know what? I'm going to go. I went, and it was good as far as the spoken word artists.
Uh-huh.
But, everybody, whatever they have these little events, they have their food. So this dude back there, shout out to the I'm not going to call him a chef. Shout out to the taco maker. All right.
Shout out to the food preparer.
Shout out to the food preparer. My man, he did his thing. He got paid a little bit. Enough people there. I'm quite sure everybody bought something.
Mm-hmm.
Tipped the waitresses, all of that. But the taco's about this big, dude. And so I'm like, and he was proud of it. He was with it too. He's like, what you need, man? Beef or turkey?
Sampler. Oh, that's where that came. Okay, I got it.
Beef or turkey? I'm like,
beef or turkey? What?
I looked at the beef. It looked like feet curled up.
Ugh, ugh,
But it was, hey,
took
bro,
too
I'm not
long.
talking bad about you either. And then I looked at the turkey. It was kind of, it was supple. It was like it was there. So I said, all right, let me get that one, dog.
Hmm.
So he said, okay. He was getting ready to take a order of 9 out there, right? Somebody ordered 9 tacos, right?
Dang,
Now
he must got some fire going on, boy.
think about it. Think about
Shit.
it though. 9 tacos were in 2 containers. It was this big, dude. Okay.
Damn.
So I'm looking like, okay, maybe I should rethink. But I said, you know
All
what? I
right.
don't have a problem supporting anybody. All right. Bree, I got you next time. Most
So
definitely. I
so
give
it's
you a call.
fire.
So I went, you got mine ready. You want some lettuce on that, man? I said, just put everything on there, bro. So put the lettuce in there, three little things of lettuce. Uh, I don't even remember if there was any cheese on there. I don't even. I was just like, okay, yeah, let me have sour. You want some sour cream, bro? I said,
Mhm.
yeah, give me sour cream. Sour cream was on there, a little dollop on there, which was the major part of the taco. The sour cream.
Really?
Yeah, that's the only thing I didn't like. But I ate it, took a bite. I'm like, yeah, that's fine, dude. It's good.
So you
And I
hit the
looked at
meat
it. I'm like,
finally when you took it.
I looked at him. I
You
said,
ate halfway before you
I had one
got to
more
the
bite
meat.
left. You know how you get sad when you got something good, you get a little sad, man. And
Yeah.
dude, the taco was
So I
good. I
should have
started
got
taking
2.
little bitty bites then, man. And it's hard because I got crooked teeth, so it's hard to take little bites because when you take that one bite and that one tooth slide over, I'm like,
I know. I know.
I was like, dude, this is done. And I started to go back there and say, hey, bro, let me help you out. Um, Need some bigger taco bread
Yeah.
because he had the George Foreman grill warming up the warming up the taco shell, which is cool, you
Yeah.
know. But I was like, to me, and just like you just said with the event in Nashville, presentation for me is man.
Man,
Marcy said I
dude,
need to stop.
the presentation was on point. It was 99 and 100.
There you go.
Oh, and like I said, I was very impressed, brother. I was thinking to myself, this need to get out there. I mean, it needs to be thick in Atlanta when they do Atlanta.
So how was and like I said, we're not taking apart the event because I know the event was
No,
was great, but how was the crowd? Was there a big
that's
crowd?
what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He needs to.
So it wasn't that many people.
Mm-mm,
All right.
need
So
to
I
get the
know ways.
marketing.
I know you know ways too. I know ways to get people there.
Oh yeah, it's plenty of ways to market it up.
Yeah.
And if he want to, just give me a call, and I know some folks that away, but I don't know who his marketing people are. You know, he
Yeah, but
said
I'm quite.
he said something about they're gonna step it up. So I'm gonna
Oh,
see
yeah.
what's gonna happen
And that's what
because
Jeff does. That's what Jennifer does. They will step it up. Trust me. All right. They know their business. That's the
mm,
one thing that's great about this whole thing, and that's the first time they did it.
yeah.
You learn from your first time.
Well, like I said, the information is on point. I
Yes.
mean, the door prizes was dope,
Okay.
dude. Door prize. I mean, the prizes that they gave away, like business credit for like, I think it was 6 grand.
Mm,
So I mean, they gave away some. I mean, for the people that was there and they was listening, because basically to win it, you had to be there to listen. You had to been there listening to the whole, presentation.
right.
So when they asked the questions, that's how you won the prize. You
Well,
know,
I'm quite sure that they gave because like I said, knowing Jeff, knowing Jennifer, those guys are very, very, very
thorough.
thorough with their information. And if you don't have it, they're gonna make sure that you do. They would definitely make
I
sure that you do.
I'm just saying, since this wasn't a saturated market, when they do Atlanta, they need to cover this market again.
Mm.
Because I was telling a few people, they said, "Man, we didn't hear nothing about it." I was like, I'm gonna ask them to cover Nashville again because they will travel.
Yeah, and that's the second part about it. Okay, they will travel. I talked to and you tell me how you feel about this while we're waiting for the spoken word people to come on, and you all chime in too. So Marcella said Atlanta will be saturated. Well, Marcella, the thing is, as Maurice just said, it's plenty of people in Atlanta, but how will you get the people there? You know, You don't want to. You don't want to. You learn from your. I'm not going to call it mistakes. You learn from your previous shows, what to do and what not to do, how to get it.
Beautiful show. I mean, this information ought to have been unpacked for the whole damn city of Nashville. Should have been
And
there.
I saw that they had the slides and
Jeez.
the PowerPoint
Yeah.
presentation.
I mean, well, it was the venue too. The venue was on 110 too. Venue was upscale. It was capable of holding, pretty large, sum of people. Plus, they had the media that they needed to get what they needed. It wasn't squeaky. It wasn't funky. You know what I mean?
So
Everything they
so
needed was on right there.
so the acoustics were cool.
Yeah.
They dressed the part.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
The
Without a doubt.
PowerPoints was on point.
Mm-hmm.
So they had everything that they needed to have a huge Les Brown presentation,
Kind of blowout, right? I mean,
except for the Les Brown advertisement.
right.
So
And see, Les Brown done been through it. Dane Dash done been through it. So,
yeah,
so
yeah.
those people those type of seminars have been here before. I know I have seen them. I mean, personal invites. My internet got saturated. I knew they were here. You know what I mean? Not to mention they had billboard all over the place. I
Yeah.
can imagine if they took that still that they have on their site and throws that out there.
Billboard. Ooh,
You talking about impact.
ooh.
That would be some hellacious impact right there. But again, I don't know who they're using down there.
Yeah, and here's the thing, Jennifer, Jeff, you got us. All you had to do was say, "Hey, can y'all do this? Can y'all do that?"
Yeah.
And see, here's the other part about it. We did it for free.
or close to free anyway. Yeah, right.
I'm just saying,
Yeah.
sometimes it takes a little bit for the resources, but y'all know me, Chris, go Marcel,
Right.
who just ain't gonna do it. Maurice is right there in Nashville.
Dude, I was like, because like I said, I I feel that them being in a younger set, they could have filled that place up if they'd had the right marketing people.
Mm-hmm. Marcy said, "When is the Atlanta conference?" I have no idea. We got to talk to Jeff
You don't
about
have
that.
the Steele.
It didn't say.
It's the next show.
Is
I
it?
think yeah, I think it's the
Let me
next show.
see. Do I still got the still on here? Let's see. No, that's all it had on there.
I thought it had the whole thing. The brother right there sitting to the right
Yeah.
of Jennifer.
Uh-huh.
Impact right there, man. That's Money Man.
Which one? With the bald one? Bald hair one?
Yeah.
That's
He
that's the exercise dude.
No. Okay. Okay. I mean, I'm sorry. The brother
You talking about
sitting
the
all the
one
way
on
to the
the end?
left. He's
On
one
the
end.
end.
That's Money Man.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah. That dude had some serious impact. Yeah. I mean, and he did too. I mean, he taught me something as far as, some of the natural herbs and stuff like that. And he was
Yeah.
selling, I think he'd have sold out if folks would have known about it. He was selling sea moss.
Sea moss. I gotta
Yeah.
try the sea moss. I don't know
It's got
what
a lot of
sea moss
stuff in there. And he's got this he's telling us about this book. I don't want to blow all of it, but I'm gonna tell you about this. Um, Diet by Blood Type.
Uh-huh.
That was pretty cool. You
Okay.
know, asked folks they blood type and and told them what they didn't eat. Like my blood type, we're not supposed to be eating meat, not red meat.
Mm-hmm.
O positive. You're supposed to stick to turkey and stuff like that, which I do a lot of anyway already. Most of my problem is stress. You know me.
Hey,
I work.
look,
I work.
telling you about this stress. Let me tell you, and I'm gonna share some with you guys, okay? So I've been going through a little problem, little issue. Marcy said that's big, diet by blood type. We're going through little issues, and I normally don't share with everybody, but I'll share with y'all. Because you mentioned stress. Look, everybody, stay as stress free as possible. It can
Mm,
kill you
yeah.
literally. All right. So I've been having problems with my heart, and said something about the aorta, the aorta tube, whatever you call it. Okay, the
Yeah,
walls
I read that. Yeah.
the walls are getting thin. Okay, me because my blood wasn't thinning. So I I'm going through that right now, trying to get it right because I mean I was in so much pain one day that I could barely get up, and I
Right.
forced myself to get up and went to urgent care and then to the hospital, and now I gotta go to the hospital,
Now you
but
gotta go to the doctor.
I gotta go to the hospital. Yeah,
Mm.
stay there a couple of days, but it's cool. I'm good. Everything is great. Y'all see me. I'm still great. Y'all pray for me. It's gonna be good, and that's all I'm gonna say about it. Okay, but the stress is is a part of my problem, and I walk around and I'm like stress. I don't feel any stress. I don't own
That's
nobody.
because we used to being wound up. You know, I can remember when before I had my stroke. I can remember, you know, when my level of stress went up. It was 2 years before I had the stroke, and my level of stress went up, but my workload increased like 60%. You know, and I had trained a bunch of people and I lost a bunch of people. So all of that came back on me. You
Yeah.
know, so guess
Got to
what?
take care of yourselves, people. Got to take care of
Yeah.
yourselves. Now, this is why I don't. This is why I don't tell my stuff like this. Okay. So Bree's a long time friend of mine. Okay. She says absolutely take care. Now I'm upset you didn't contact me.
Mm.
I'm still going on right now. So don't
Hey,
don't feel that way. Marcella says aorta, main artery that carries blood away from your heart to the rest of your body. Okay. Look, I personally I didn't want to hear none of it. Okay, that's what it was. You could say you could tell me that I didn't want to hear none of it.
well,
So
that was the first thing they checked on me. They was checking to see if, you know, if I was getting pumped out, you know,
and that's
because they were looking for leaks and everything else
right.
because, you know, you know, they still can't figure out where the stroke was, but he was telling me, well, you may have be going into like some AFib. So, you know, your heart is beating and it gets out of sync. And so the blood sits in the chambers too long and it actually, when it go, oh, yeah, hard hit.
Yeah, Marcy, I am hard headed.
And so, so, so it stays in there and it causes a stroke.
Yeah.
So, because they couldn't, and they didn't find this 60% blockage until like really recent. You know, so I get a scan every year, and they kept wondering, well, wait, we still can't find out what caused this man to get a stroke. You know, and they went to that last scan, and then they looked a little deeper right down here on a
Mhm.
big artery. So
So I don't know. With
it's
with me,
60% blocked.
with me, I was laying down and went to sleep, woke up, and
Mhm.
I mean from here all the way around, it was just hurting. And
Mm,
then when I breathed in, it hurt even worse.
damn.
Um, and I'm like, what's up, baby? Um, I I didn't know what to do. So I said, let me lay down for a little bit. And I drank my core water, and I thought core was the cure for everything.
You know what I
I,
started taking?
wait a minute, Maurice. I grabbed one of the empty bottles because I was hoping it could, it was just 100% recycled plastic. So I was hoping it could be a new heart or something. I didn't know, but you know, hold it and just stick it in
Yeah,
there.
stick it in there.
I'll be good. But
You a
nah,
mess. Oh,
nah.
I started taking CoQ10.
What's
They
that?
it keeps your arteries and veins healthy.
Okay.
Look it up. CoQ10.
Well, I ain't gonna say forced, but I was like told by somebody who's very special, hey, you're going to the doctor, you're going to the hospital.
Well,
And
you
I
know,
was like, I don't want to. I'm just tired. I'm just tired.
exactly. That's what happened to the night I had a stroke. And I wasn't going. I wasn't going. I don't. I just need to get some sleep.
Yeah.
Shoot, my wife called my nephew and my son, and them two Negroes wasn't having it. So you know, they pulled me up, put my butt in the car, and we went to the hospital.
Yeah. See, and see, Bree's right. She's saying that someone was there. Wasn't nobody there. Yes, they were. I'm stubborn. I am stubborn when it comes to my health because I want I don't. Here's with me. I don't want anybody else to feel bad or feel some kind of way because of something that's going on with me. I know there's a lot of people out there that love me, but I want to love them, okay, and give my all. I would give my last for someone, but I don't. It's just like when you guys are trying to give me some props. I don't receive it well. You know what I'm saying? I just
Well,
don't.
you
It ain't
like
about
that.
me.
Yeah, you like the guys you just like giving.
Yeah,
And
it ain't about me, man. So I don't know.
same thing.
I just want people to be happy and don't worry about what I'm doing. Marcy, it's not an excuse. She said, "Stop making excuses with a whole bunch of exclamation points." Okay,
Marcy,
that
how come you're not on tonight? Why she
that
not
was
on?
a waste of typing. Okay, because she's not feeling well. That's why she ain't on.
Oh,
And I'll tell you later why Gina's not on. But Gina, you might as well come on. Might as well come on because I guess the spoken word people then
left us hanging.
yeah, that's cool though. Y'all know how we do here on DopelivenTV.
We
Okay,
just go to the next one. What she
we,
talk about? She
we,
goes to the
we
relationship stuff
You
or
see,
whatever.
we over here talking about health, but yeah, let's get into it. We could look. Let's talk about. Look, man, let me find that stuff we was talking about earlier because
That's crazy. You talking about the deal with old boy getting off right now?
yeah, I didn't read that part. What was that about?
Dude, look. Okay, this is what happened. You know that guy that they had the Black Lives Matter protest in Minnesota.
Can you talk about the Rittenhouse dude?
Yeah, Rittenhouse. And what
Yeah,
happened was he he shows up with an AR-15. I don't know why. Everybody to this day is wondering how this dude get off, because if you and me showed up to a Black Lives Matter protest with an AR-15 strapped, first off, we wouldn't have got past the first. He runs past 2 or 3 police officers in that deal. Okay, he runs past them. All right, the police didn't do jack squat. All right. So they saw him with the AR-15. Black Lives Matter people did. They saw him with the AR-15. So they're like, "Who the hell is this dude? Oh, dude, what you doing here?" So he claims that he was uh, uh, defending himself. So he
okay,
shot 3 people.
but it
He,
was.
he was he was
What- what-
def- But wait a minute, hold on. That'd be like me. That'd be like me going and saying, "Okay, I'm gonna go down the street and I'm gonna go with my 45 into a store, right?" And
all right.
and the manager come up and say, "Hey man, why you got that gun out here in the store? You see that sign, no guns."
And my man right here, my man, and this guy checks on me. I'm gonna tell y'all, this guy here, Kenneth Joseph. He said, "Leave that dude alone. We're all his race. It's white privilege." I'm gonna tell you something. Man. This guy right here has. I don't care if.
I respect that, but he killed white people. The 3 people he killed was white,
Hey, I mean, I'm just saying.
and he got off.
I say, justice. We can't judge. It is what it is. It is white privilege. Okay, it's definitely white privilege. But let me tell you about Ken Joseph real quick. He's a filmmaker, man, and this guy has always, and I'm gonna tell y'all, always checked on me and made me. He may not agree with nothing I do, but he makes sure that he checks on me and makes sure that I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Always,
That's what's up.
always.
Supposed to.
That's my little brother
That's
right there.
family.
That's my little
What's
brother.
going on, G?
And
Hey.
hey man, look, he got some good projects that are getting ready to come out. Really, seriously, y'all need to go on and check him out. He got clothing line. He's a filmmaker. He's doing his thing out there. Okay, a lot of people knock this brother. All right, everybody has the, and I'm gonna say this: everybody has the right to put out and say whatever the fuck they want to say. Okay, period. All right, everybody. So.
Yep.
Like it, hate it, don't like it, whatever, okay? The thing is this: everybody is freedom of speech. Everybody has a right to say whatever they want to say. Allow this man to do his thing. And when it comes out, I'm going to watch, okay? I don't care what nobody say. You may not agree. I'm going to watch. It is what it is, all right? So that's my brother. He always checks on me. And like I said, he will check me too, okay? He will check me. But at the end of the day, I love this brother. And I had to do that, Ken. I had to do that. I know you don't like me doing that, but I had to do that. Put it out there. So
Nothing
anyway,
wrong with Promoting our loved ones.
I'm promoting it, and I'm telling everybody that's my brother. He said it's going to be in theaters next year. Y'all check it out. We'll talk about it when it get ready to come out. We're gonna put it out here. Definitely, I don't care. We're gonna put it out. Y'all may not like it, but it is what it is. It's another film. I'm not too particularly fond of King William.
I didn't get a chance to see it.
I haven't neither. That was Serena and her sister, right?
Venus and
Yes.
Serena.
About their daddy.
Yeah.
Right.
Papa was a Rolling Stone, according to the previews.
Oh.
Hey man, but and it's going to be at the Music Box Theater, y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all with the King William. It was a good movie, all right, but Will Smith. That's what bothered me. Will Smith, okay?
Why?
Because Will Smith, he trying to play Mr. Williams, and it just wasn't convincing to me. I mean, he did a good job, but it wasn't a convincing portrayal to me. I mean, you just put some gray hair and a beard on Will Smith. That's what you did, okay? Period. You know, see, look, Will Smith is a mess. Yeah, I'm just saying, bro. To me, everybody in there did a great job of acting, but I just didn't. You know, Will Smith messed it up for me. He messed it up for me. There you go. He didn't fit the role. That's exactly what I was trying to say. He did not.
I mean, usually he sinks his teeth into it and does it. You know,
he probably sunk his teeth into that one, but it wasn't him. It wasn't. They should have picked somebody else. Will wasn't the one. Bree says she agrees. You know,
like I said, I haven't seen the movie. I just seen the previews. Every time they cut in, they put up a little longer piece on. I played some of it, you know, on one of my computers. But I mean, I've listened to the reviews on NPR. You know, and actual, you know, they actually had some guest on there, you know, talking about it. But that's their opinion. I like to give my own opinions.
I watched it twice, dude. I watched it twice, just trying to feel it, man. And I'm like,
I mean, because he played a good Muhammad Ali.
Yeah, but he probably fit a role of Muhammad. I can't see him playing their father either. Even though I haven't seen the movie, I don't know if it's maybe just the perception we have of Will Smith.
Exactly. There it is. That's it right there. And Ken said it too. He ruined it by letting Jada
talk about.
Yeah, you know, now we're gonna look. We're gonna look at him. We're gonna look at him completely different. We're gonna look at Will different. Okay.
Yeah, it's gonna be a minute for that rub off.
Yeah,
that's kind of like they were supposed to be the pretty ironclad couple, and man, she took it to him. I think Jada used her free card. You know what I'm saying? Will might have been messing up, and she had a card due, and it just got on blast. It got in the public. So,
dude, but you know, once you put it out there or mess it up like that, it's gonna take a minute. It's gonna take a minute.
Yeah.
And this movie, even though we probably talk about it some other time, because the only good points I don't even know. I think just trying to check out Will and putting it with the rest of the movie, it just wasn't. It just didn't do it for me.
Yeah.
He said Jada was a ratchet. You know that.
A ratchet. Wait, go.
Ratchet. He meant ratchet. He corrected it here, ratchet.
Okay.
But I saw them. I mean, I looked at it. I guess we can understand. And then they put the pictures. That's really when it messed up. Okay, they put the pictures of the real King William at the end of the movie, and I'm like,
Richard.
Nah, King Richard, whatever. He waited too long to tell us the real deal. Yeah, it's. King William, y'all go check it at King. Was it William? Y'all go check it out, man. King Richard.
Yeah.
Was it whatever King William, Richard Williams, whatever his name is.
So I saw Marcy, like I said, and Gina chiming in on that stuff. Now this other one's going on where they chased Amar down, chased that guy down in Atlanta and killed him.
Amar Berry.
Yeah, Amar.
Yeah, I think that's going to be a different type of trial, though.
I think it is too. They're gonna do some time.
See,
do y'all think
a lot of people are saying that they don't think that it's not about race with Rittenhouse. It's about
Stupid and young.
think about what's going to happen now when people are protesting. When you have Black Lives Matter and other folks come out there with their guns and shoot up, people are feeling like they're going to be able to walk away too because this set a precedence.
Sure did.
And he's walking around with his chest stuck out now.
Yeah.
After all that fake crying, and now they've made him into a hero.
Yep, you're a little boy, and that you know what I'm saying. And to
not
me,
only that, but
what about his mother dragging his butt down there? And what about the straw purchase done on the firearm for him to have? Now I'm looking at those other dynamics. Those right there didn't even get mentioned. Well, they got mentioned, but they ain't got prosecuted.
Right.
And
then it's a different type of judge and jury than Rittenhouse had for Ahmaud Arbery too. This judge seemed more fair. He's making sure that it's a fair trial. To me, that's my opinion. I think from the very beginning with Rittenhouse trial, it was already stacked. He let him pull the names out of a hat or whatever.
Well, that's their local law. That's the way they do stuff.
Still, I mean, it's just a lot of things that if the shoe was on the other foot, we know it wouldn't have happened.
There's two things, and Ken said exactly what I was going to say. Number one,
exactly,
that judge was a racist. Okay, let's keep it 100. Okay,
he made a racist comment about Asians.
Yeah,
I thought for sure. I mean, that he should have been taken off of that case.
Yeah,
well, one of the lawyers made some racist comments too.
And came in and apologized.
Yeah.
He knew it was racist, trying to keep the black pastors out. Yeah. Like, what do you want? Just all white jury, all white people in the courtroom, no blacks anywhere.
Okay, but think about this though. And Ken said that I get that already. He defended himself. Okay, check this out. So you tell me if you would have did any different. Okay, even though the situation is a different situation, somebody run up behind you and hit you with a skateboard. Okay, you ain't gonna let him hit you twice. All right, because that skateboard is a weapon now. All right, so to me, dude defended himself. Was it right? Was it? I mean, you don't want to kill nobody. Okay.
Yeah, but why did he hit him with the skateboard? Because he had already shot someone.
No, he had the gun. He hadn't shot anybody at that time.
He had shot the first person, and then the other people tried to take the shotgun from. That's when they came after him.
Take the AR away from him.
Okay, say that's the case. All right. The boy, you gonna sit up here and let everybody do this to you? Now you a man on a somebody else's island. You gonna let everybody?
But he created the situation.
You may have created a situation, but you're not gonna let nobody sit up there and beat you.
Okay, when we create a situation, we go to jail.
Yeah, we end up dating too.
You want me to go back to Ken's other comment where that's white privilege? I mean, and people were saying that they were going to kill him.
They were saying that because he shot someone.
Okay, well,
so they could have been the vigilantes.
He had what was the kind of gun he had?
AR-15.
Man, that joint would have been emptied. Okay, if y'all say y'all gonna kill me.
But why are the people who went after him for shooting someone, why aren't they considered a vigilante? He's considered a vigilante.
My whole thing with that whole thing is that, first of all, he's not the police. All of the stuff he had was illegal. The firearm he had was illegal. Him showing up there with the firearm was already going to be an agitation.
And they threw that out.
They threw that out.
One charge that they knew he was going to get.
Oh, he's going to get that charge. I mean, the straw purchase, the person that bought the firearm for him he crossed state lines.
Yeah, but he got off on that.
They dismissed that racist cop. I mean, racist judge.
Well, that's Minnesota again. And
then,
like I said,
his attorney showed the proof that those three people were going to kill him. So what do? You know that these people getting ready to come kill you. I told you, I'm emptying. I'm shooting until I'm done.
But
listen, that little 17-year-old boy should have been at home, not going to protect other people's business. He wasn't even 18 yet. He should have been at home.
The difference between you and him is that you wouldn't have showed up there with an AR-15. You went there to start some shit. I'm just gonna put it to you like that. You went there to start some shit, and guess what? You got some shit, and you started some shit, and couldn't end up killing people.
And he got off.
And he got off. Hold on, I'll be right
So,
back. I'll be
you know, the other thing,
right back, y'all.
the other thing also is that, you know, he can't be charged for this again.
No. Double jeopardy. No.
Ken says that the only way that white privilege can be destroyed is if all of us, black people, stick together. Period. I mean, he's right. And so, yeah, and again, you can't fault you saying that the little boy shouldn't have been there in the first place. Okay, who are we to say that he shouldn't have been there? You know, they do whatever they do, when they want to do it, how they want to do it. So we can't dictate whether or not this boy gonna lock the door and stay in there, or his mama gonna tell him to stay in the house. Did what he wanted to do. So, you know, the justice prevailed. You know, I didn't think he was going to get convicted anyway. I didn't.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting it either. I said it.
Not because of the city. It's because of, look at the facts. The facts were that he did defend himself. You know, he defended himself. And he cannot get tried on that case again. Case is over. Now, Marcy says that in a civil suit, he can be charged with something. Okay.
Yeah, I see those coming.
Yeah, he'll get civil suits. Will those get thrown out too, though? You know, you never know. But again, the case is over. That's done. Now with the Ahmaud, what's his name?
Arbery.
You know, hey, what's up, Tree?
Yeah, I do not expect those three guys to get off.
No, I'm listening to parts of that today.
The third guy, his lawyer did a good job with his closing arguments. He really did present a good case. But if he gets off, I'm not surprised. But the other two, the son and the father, they going
to jail.
You use your car, your truck to stop him. He didn't, you know, that was so unnecessary.
Well, they were trying to say, you know, that they were trying to ask him questions. And again, he has the right to not answer anything they ask for. Hell, nobody.
They weren't deputized.
It don't matter.
And
you don't have to answer. They don't have to answer somebody.
They got so much. The judge, I think, 3 or 4 times now. I think today was the 4th time they tried to have a mistrial. I think this was the 3rd time, and the judge said no. What goes on out there, people have freedom to be here, to show up. They were making a big deal. They said somebody came, Black Panthers came with 3 coffins, and they tried to have a mistrial based on that.
Again, that's in a whole nother city and a whole nother thing. That right there ain't going down in the G.
Yeah, those cases are so different. You can't compare the two.
Right. It's and see
that's right, Kenneth.
That just goes to show we may climb ourselves out. You know, Ken might make this blockbuster movie, get all of this money.
He is gonna make this blockbuster movie.
Well, Ken is gonna make this blockbuster movie and get all of that, but he's still gonna get that hate. You know, we still gonna be the B word, you know, the black people.
Yeah.
And I don't care how much we elevate ourselves, it's always gonna be something that's gonna tear us down. And he made a great point. We gotta stick together. You know, that's the only way we can at least soften that blow is if we stick together. He said, now this case, Black lives do matter, you know, and that guy just basically. And did you see the video where there was a lot of people going in and out of that house, looking at that house?
Yeah.
Why was
people trooping all through it?
They had somebody that went in there and even used the porta potty.
Yeah. But this guy was singled out.
He said the movie trailer is on his page now. What's the name of the movie?
You got to go to Kenneth Joseph's page to find out the movie trailer name. See, I did that. That was that movie trailer voice right there.
No, it really wasn't.
It wasn't? Really?
But let's talk about Math Boy. Is that his name?
Who?
The one
Johnny Jackson
that
story.
that plowed into that parade.
That's crazy.
And they're trying to make this a Black Lives Matter thing. Like people have just taken yes. People are trying to say this was retaliation, some type of hate crime, and it was based on Black Lives Matter. It's
Yeah.
just ridiculous. I'm like, y'all, this crazy fool plowed into a parade and killed a bunch of grannies and kids.
But he was leaving another crime scene. He just did a crime. He was leaving that crime scene, and the parade got in the way.
Yeah. Yeah, but they're trying
crazy.
they make it so political. Everything is so political now. It doesn't matter his color. He did something horrible, and I don't think Black people are on his side. Black folks ain't on his side.
That's crazy. And it used to be a thing where all these old crazy crimes, we knew white people did, because Black people don't do that stuff. Black people we're not serial killers. We don't kill 30 people in a row and then get caught. That's the way the white people do that. Okay, we don't stab people and do all of that stuff. That's Freddie and them joints, man. Okay, we don't do that. But we messing up, y'all. We messing up. Tree said, "Damn shame." She said, "See, she trying to plug her drink too. Damn in the bottle. Look at that.
Go, Tree. I like that.
Get on out of here.
I like that. See, that's how you market right there. You guys were talking about marketing earlier. That's how you market.
Yeah, whatever. Almost some damn shame. And then her next comment gonna be, "Oh, by the way, make sure I get the damn in the bottle.
Get my damn in the bottle."
Yeah.
There you go.
Getting it in.
Oh,
wait a minute. Hold on.
That's something we catching up on current events since the spoken word people didn't come through. All right.
Let me ask Mr. Joseph, who is Johnny Jackson?
Johnny Jackson, I can tell you who Johnny Jackson was. He was the drummer for the Jackson 5. Correct me if I'm wrong. Back in the day. And they did that dude wrong. I'm not saying the Jacksons did. I don't know who, but and the dude was probably one of the best drummers in the region, basically. But I think he wasn't. I don't think he was done right. Okay, like I said, I don't know the whole story, and I met Johnny actually before, in later years. I met him. Correct me if I'm wrong, Ken. He was a drummer, and I think he didn't. His career was shortchanged. He said, "Yeah, mainly Joe did him wrong." Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, I don't know the whole story, but you see
that was an actual one of the brothers.
Is this the trailer here?
He wasn't a brother. He was a drummer. He was a family friend.
He was a family friend. His last name happened to be Jackson too.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it is a common name, but
was he?
Is that it there?
Is that it, Ken?
Can you see?
I can't play it on here right now, Ken, because I gotta queue it up and stuff like that, and it's not going to queue up right now. But
yeah, it gotta be because he's playing drums.
I'll get it on the future.
Was it on YouTube?
No, you can type in his name, Kenneth Joseph, and you can find it there.
Kenneth Joseph.
Yeah.
Jackson.
Just Kenneth Joseph, and it's the first. It was the first. It popped up as soon as I got on his page.
Oh yeah, what's that? Google him. He got you. Google him. Was he a cousin, Ken? Because like I said, I don't know all of the facts. Ken knows all of the facts. He's dug deep into all of this. Was Johnny a cousin? I thought he was just a childhood friend. I don't know. Yeah, he was a distant cousin. Okay. So yeah, everybody, if y'all how do you get to it, Gina?
Just type in Kenneth Joseph, and it's the first thing on his page.
Type Kenneth.
Has he ever been on the show?
Yeah, he's been on here before. He'll come back on. Like I said, I want him to come on when he's getting ready to release everything and get a chance to talk. Most definitely. Okay, I got the yes, no, and play it. Yeah, okay, I got all this. Yeah, I'll be able to play it when I have to download it, which I'll probably. How long is the trailer?
It's a minute and a half.
Minute and a half.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, I can't download it now, but I'll download it, play it on the future show, play it on a couple of future shows just to help promote it and get it done. Well, yeah, like I said, he's promoting it now. I'll knock it out for you, bro, all day. For sure.
Yeah.
That is absolutely right, Gina. You are good.
Interesting.
You are good.
So you
Yeah.
guys had a few other topics before I came
Had a
on. I
bunch
think
of.
health. Health. You
Well, no,
guys
we ain't gonna
talked
talk
about
about the
health.
hell. Look, I bared my
We
soul a
don't have
little
to talk
bit.
about your health,
Okay. All right, good. Because I'm not
but we
gonna
could
do
talk
that.
about. Maurice brought up some good things like sea malls. You know, I'm semi healthy. I'm 3/4 healthy.
3/4.
Yeah.
You know,
So
we had another guy get sick at our office. He gave it to his wife, and now his wife is in the hospital.
COVID.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
COVID ain't no joke, y'all.
No,
Now
it ain't no joke.
I was thinking that was why I was hurting and this and that. So doctor, they
Yeah.
gave me the once over, and they said no,
No
you don't
COVID.
have COVID. Your lungs are strong. Okay, it's your he just casual to it. You don't have COVID. Your lungs are strong. It's your heart.
Mm.
I'm like, what the fuck?
Right.
Bed,
All that's
bedside,
okay, but that heart
bedside,
ain't no good.
yeah, bedside manners.
Yeah, you know,
Oh, some of them do not have bedside manners.
not at all. Ken said,
Yeah.
eat enough protein. Get it in. COVID
Yeah.
is
Oh,
ugly.
it's not, Kenneth. It's not over exaggerated. I
Oh,
had it
it's
for 2 months.
not. It's
And
not.
I read something that said, like Florida states like Florida and Texas, they're trying to get around the mandate. They're saying that people who had COVID have a natural. Well, you
No.
said it the other day, one day, Maurice, like a natural
Immunity.
Immunity.
Yeah.
and so they're trying to use that instead of
No.
having people to be have a
Back.
mandate. But you know what? What they're saying is it depends on how sick you were. If you just had a mild case, then yeah, it's not. You probably didn't get enough immunization to
You didn't
develop
get
in your
enough for.
body.
Well, the thing about it is your body's gonna react slowly. I mean, I'm shook.
Dude, this lady here, bro.
Oh boy.
She get it in, ain't
This lady here. She
she?
don't come on the show no more, number one, okay? And number two, now she trying to use us.
She using us.
So I mean, the immune response is what you want. But I mean, when you catch COVID, just like anything, you're gonna have, a immune response. But then again, you got these variants out here. Now, COVID has surpassed the number of people being killed. They got killed with that big breakout of the pandemic that we had last time, the one back in the 1800s. So this one, well, I'm sorry, 1910. This one doesn't surpass many people dying as there's as many people that died back then. So this was the new number one pandemic. COVID is.
hmm Well, I was sick for 2 months, so man, it's not a joke. It's don't spread that, Kenneth, because it's real and
Got
it's
many
not
of
over
it.
exaggerated. I know people that passed from it. I,
I do too.
I was on my back for weeks, and
I know.
it is no joke. I really
I
did.
don't
I thought
think
I was gonna die.
I think a lot of people they think that COVID you can't just because COVID did everything and it's in the news, you can't say that cancer's not still killing people. You can't say that AIDS ain't
Well,
still out there. You can't say that hell a
but that's
virus
what the
pneumonia will kill
anti-vaxxers.
you.
That's what
Okay, they just saying COVID a lot and
right,
now it's in people's head. COVID.
right.
But there's a lot of other like he said, there's a lot of other illnesses out there that's
Sure.
deadly.
Anti-vaxxers, that's what they're using. Well, everybody ain't dying of COVID. Of course, everybody's not dying of COVID, but we have a lot of people that are dying of COVID, and they're counting the COVID deaths. So, and then they're going uncounted. What about those like in New York, where the reason why Cuomo's not in office anymore is because he undercounted the deaths, the COVID deaths. That was one.
Mm.
That was one of the conspiracies, other than him going around pitching people booties. So
Ken says it's a program to control the mind. That's why they keep it out there in the public like that. I got a question for y'all though.
I'm not going. I'm sorry.
I got a question for y'all. Get off the COVID now. We doing a hodgepodge of subjects right now, okay? Because all of y'all spoken word artists didn't come through. Got something for y'all. Anyway, let me ask you a question. This is a relationship question. Ashley Collins says, I'm with this guy who seems to be good, but I can't help but shake the feeling like he's doing things behind my back. We live together, and he'll just up and leave and come back at odd hours of the night. And when I try and talk about fixing our relationship, it's like a one-way conversation. Any advice?
You better pump the brakes now. You can pull the emergency brake up to and the parachute, because guess what? If you're doing it now, you're going to keep doing it.
Is he cheating?
Whatever the hell it is, she don't like it.
Well, let me tell you this. I'm with Maurice. If it's uncomfortable to her, if he really care about her,
right,
then he wouldn't do things to make her uncomfortable.
No.
Okay, but what if she's making him uncomfortable and he just leaving so that he can just get some air? You know what I'm saying?
But she left that out.
Right.
Of course, she left it out.
Yeah. And it's always two sides to a story.
Well, yeah.
But even with that,
yeah,
you know,
if you're not coming back odd amounts of the night.
When you get into a disagreement, you're supposed to try to sit and talk, talk through it. You don't just go out in the middle of the night. Where you going?
Ken says if you feel something, then in most cases it is that.
Yep. That's second sense. What they call it?
Women's intuition.
That and that's second sense. It's usually right.
He said there's three sides to a story.
Just throwing. He's throwing. Okay.
Marcella says that's a conversation they need to have. If it's not talked about now, it will continue. There you go.
Doubt.
So let's move on. Thank you, guys. Intuition. Thank you, guys. So here's another one. Steven says, I'm with my girlfriend a few months now, and she's also 12 weeks pregnant. In the last 3 weeks, she has barely kissed me, and it's like it's a struggle for her to touch me. She seems way different with me and gets angry when I try talking about the way she is and talks to me. And it's just me she's like this with. I feel unwanted, but I love her to bits. What can I do?
There needs to be a conversation. I mean, right now. I mean, or she's got that deal where, hey, you done this to me, and I'm not feeling that right now. But there definitely needs to be a conversation.
Well, maybe it ain't his baby.
That's a possibility too.
Baby. Tree says it sounds like some personal issues.
What the heck?
Ken says support her through it. Gotta support her. That's it. You live in the same house. And with both instances, you live in the same house. You gotta be able to talk. Tree says she needs to have a real conversation with him, the other situation, because it can be anything. On the other note, girl, you know what he's doing, period. Ken says, as far as the pregnant lady, in most cases, it's her stages. Here's another one. Does everyone in a committed relationship take showers together? Like, sometimes you want to shower by yourself, but sometimes I want him in there with me. He says the bathroom is too small. Is that an excuse? What should I do? Women go through things when they're pregnant. Nobody got an answer for that one, huh?
It sounds like some stuff missing.
Yeah, read that again, because it does.
Does everyone in a committed relationship take showers together? Like, sometimes you want to shower by yourself, but sometimes I want him in there with me. He says the bathroom is too small.
If it's too small,
that is something missing.
Yeah. But no, if it's too small, I can understand that.
Well, my whole thing is, you want me in there, you not want me in there. You know what I mean?
Look, if it's crowded, that's different.
That's different how though. I mean, intimacy is intimacy, right?
Yeah, but if it's uncomfortable,
Remember we talked about that intimacy versus sex.
I can understand it being not enough room. You know, some people got
She,
small
hey, Greg,
bathrooms.
she might not be horny then, or he might not be horny then.
Butt naked in the shower.
Not ready for it that night.
Here's
They should get a
another.
hotel room where it's a bigger shower,
A
sauna, and all
jacuzzi.
that. Jacuzzi. That'll change.
Bree says, y'all know your situation. Marcy says, depending on what you know. Ken says, if you love each other, in most cases, it should not be a problem. Small space or large space shouldn't be a problem, right, Gina?
I mean, what if you both can't fit? Come on.
You're right. This is cuffing season. All right.
Maybe both can't fit.
Okay. McBeaky Lucy is feeling sad. She has a question. She says, please, guys, I need your advice on this. I'm writing this and crying. I told my boyfriend that I have not seen my period since last month, then October, which means that I'm pregnant. And he said that if the baby is his, that he will accept it. But ever since I grew up, I have never had any sex with anybody except him. I swear with my life. Now he said that we're going for a DNA test. Please, you guys should help me. Should he not trust me? Should I continue with the relationship or should I break up?
You know what? I don't see a problem with a DNA test, especially if you.
That confirms both.
Right.
I mean, if you ain't got nothing to hide, let him go do his thing.
Yeah. If you don't have anything to hide,
he better be ready for the double barrel shotgun, the vocal double barrel shotgun after that DNA test. Because I told you, get the test.
Marcy said, get the test.
Yeah.
Carl says
she gonna give him a double barrel shotgun, verbal.
Carl said, when it's time to get in the passion, get it in. The passion will determine when and where. That's for the bathroom thing. Bree says, Greg, where are you getting these questions from?
The internet.
Carl says, Maury Abasu. Ken says, people do lie. Here go Tree. Oh, Lucy, you're too old for games. The moment you said you swear on your life was a big red flag for her.
You know what? I question a woman who will not be available for her baby's DNA test. I question that even as a woman, because if you know that this guy is the father, you have no problem going to take a DNA.
Most men don't want to be
don't want to be responsible.
Yeah. Most men don't want to be responsible.
Girl, wipe your tears away and go take that DNA test.
Take the test.
She's crying though. She's really sad.
Yeah, but that's gonna ease all the issues that's happening right now.
And guess what? If he a man, he'll apologize, and that trust factor should go up 100%.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what? The bottom line to me is this, man. Love yourself. Love yourself. Know who you are. You know what you bring to the table. All this other stuff is irrelevant, man. You know, you shouldn't have to stress over relationships. You shouldn't have to beg and plead and this and that. Know who you are. Know what you will take and what you won't take. You know? Marcella says real tears or Rittenhouse fake tears.
Marcella.
He was boo-hooing. The lip was moving and everything. Oh,
they were quivering. They were doing that quivering thing. Well, it worked.
Here's another question.
I feel for the
people. Love yourself is correct. Absolutely. I have a question for y'all. Michaela says this. What would you guys do if your partner's mom is disrespecting you nonstop? And what should you expect from the partner?
That partner is supposed to step up. Family first. And if they're disrespecting your partner, then they're disrespecting you.
She said
you have to put your foot down, and if they feel it's okay, if they feel that you think it's okay and you're letting it go on, they're gonna keep doing it.
Yep.
Hey,
they need to handle that.
Carl says you should know who you lay with prior to getting laid.
Aye.
Yes, sir. Ken said if you got to go through all that, It's not necessary.
Well,
Mom is acting immature. I've been through that before. Me personally, I ain't care, because I'm not dating the mom. I'm dating the girl. So I don't know.
Yeah, I think the partner need to say something though. That's his or her family,
right.
and they're the ones who can put a stop to it.
Yeah, absolutely. Here's Tree again. Oh my God. Anyway, she says, easy checker, easy. Check her and let your partner know it's easy. It's easier said than done. I don't tolerate disrespect, no matter who it is. She
No
gang,
diss.
she carry a gun too.
And a couple of bottles of
Elizabeth
Tree
says,
Sweets.
did any of you
Oops,
suffer
upside your
from
head.
complete loss of sex drive after having your baby? My daughter is 2.5 now, and I have been in my relationship for a year, and we don't even kiss. I don't want to be touched at all. Help. I had my hormones checked, and they came back normal. What could be wrong with me? That's a lady's question.
Yeah, it's called what is it? Postpartum.
Postpartum.
And it can last
Yeah,
years.
years. Yeah.
It doesn't have
Can
to
last.
be just a
Yeah.
few weeks, but it can last for years. I mean, there is medication.
Yeah.
May even want to talk to a specialist, a counselor. There's
It
some
kills
things
your
that
libido.
yeah. I mean, it happens. Some women it's longer than others. But it's not uncommon.
Stress.
Postpartum.
So here's one from Patricia. She says, "Hi guys, I just joined this group, and I need all the help I can get. I'm fucked. I always pick the wrong ones, and I don't know what to do anymore. My boyfriend was very consistent with me. He used to call me, ask me to come to his place. But ever since he got laid, he has no time or any regard for me. He doesn't call me anymore. He constantly makes appointments he can't keep. And uh, then he tells me about his baby's mama. He
Deuces. His
says,
loss.
he's not cheating, but I can sense there's more to what it's telling me. What should I do? Because he doesn't even have time for me or to even talk.
Throw the deuces up on him is his loss.
Yeah, but there's something else to it though, Maurice.
It may
Even
be.
before throwing the deuces up, she got to look at. She's saying this has happened before. This is her track record, right? Is that what she said, Greg?
She says she always picked the wrong ones.
Yeah. So first of all, just step back for a minute. Find yourself first before you start to find another partner. Because if you go on and ended up with the same type of person, then there's something deeper than just I'm getting the wrong guy or I'm getting the wrong girl. It's more to it than that. You got to figure out what's going on in your life, your own personal feelings and what's happening there. Something you might just need to step away and be alone for a
Or like I
minute.
said, throw the deuces up, back up, and put a check on yourself.
Yeah, and I'm gonna
Know
tell
who
you,
you are.
the ones on this panel, we always said we weren't even looking for love when we found it.
The real thing, yeah.
We weren't looking for it.
Exactly.
Ken says she got to look into self first off before anything else. She's got to look into herself. Marcella says also wait before sleeping with the guy too. No, don't wait.
Yeah, Greg. Yeah.
Hi, Patricia.
Yep.
Love
And
yourself in the
you
words
know
of
what?
Greg. So, good at what you
My
said.
question would be, how long has she been with this guy?
Patricia, how long have you been with the guy? I don't know if she can tell me right now, but we're gonna go
Yeah.
it on. Lay low got a question. Lay
Lay
low.
low. Lay
It's
low.
kind of long, so I'm gonna try to paraphrase it. All right.
Okay.
He says she needs advice. She's been with him for 2 years, and honestly, he's cheated. She's caught him with a female in his car and texting other females on numerous occasions. She said she was young, dumb, and in love, so she stayed. And she said it's been 2 years. He's changed, yes, but there are still things that he does that makes her question. He hasn't been cheating or texting other females, but he still is very disrespectful. Um, he always plays the victim role and only cares and thinks about himself. I don't mean as and I don't mean as money wise or anything else. I just mean like my feelings don't matter. What she says doesn't matter. He only sees it from his side, and it's always double standard. He always talks to her how he doesn't want to be talked back to. Um,
I don't really understand 2 or 3 things. Why do you tolerate that?
It's easier said than done, Maurice.
I know, but I mean, it started a long time ago. It
Yeah,
didn't just
but
this just didn't
I'm
pop
gonna
up.
tell you right now, she's been with him for 2 years. She feels vested. She feels vested in the
2
relationship.
years and you vested.
Yeah,
Carl said, "Move
yeah.
before you leave. Up your sex game." Yeah,
Oh
Carl, put
my
a dab on that,
gosh.
brother.
Ah,
Put a dab on that.
Hey,
ah,
first of all,
you get the
Put that extra
core
shit on
word of
that.
the
first of
day.
all,
Turn the key right.
we have to figure out, is she holding some feelings because he cheated? Because that can play into what's happening now. Even though she forgave him, did she throw it up when she get mad? Is it really, did she really forgive him?
So
Ah,
let's roll on that for a second, okay? When a man or a woman cheats and you break up with this other guy and then you go into another relationship, why do, and then I can only speak from a man's perspective, why do women look? They wait for you to turn the car the wrong. He used to turn the car just like that, okay? Or put a glass down. He used to put his glass down just like that. Why do y'all women do that? Hold that stuff in like that?
Well, you can't say women. Say the women you know, because not all women do that. I've never done that.
I didn't
And
say you. I said women.
but I'm just, yeah, I'm a woman.
Okay, but you ain't the only woman.
But you know what?
I like look before you leave.
That's luck. That's baggage. That's why
Huh?
I said that
yeah.
people have to sit back and when these relationships go bad, don't jump into another relationship right away. You need to get over it. You got to heal. People don't heal before going into another
Thank you.
relationship. You have to heal. But no, they got to have somebody next to them when they lay down at night. And so
Gina,
they
what
jump into
Or when they
another
go out to the public.
relationship.
what is the heal though? Okay, hasn't it been said that the best way to get over somebody is get into somebody? But look,
No, that's not true.
Tree says you've been through a lot. You're not dumb. You learn from your mistakes. It makes you a better person. You will figure it out, but do not settle for less. Ask yourself, why are you staying? Okay. It does. Is there a,
Thank you.
and it, Ken says it'll never be
There's
the
no
same.
respect.
They're not healed yet, Greg, from past experience. Don't put my name in there. I just ask the questions, okay? It's that old spirit. Um, okay, then, but is there a time you saying they're not healed yet? Is there a time limit to heal?
No, it's not a time limit. It is how you're feeling. How you're feeling emotionally. See, you remember rebound. And
Hmm.
nobody ever talk about the rebound. That's the rebound.
Yeah.
Basketball.
A rebound never works. Rebound relationships never work. And you have to get over.
You saying that in general, rebound relationships can work if it depends on the
Okay,
person.
okay. Well, how often do they work?
I don't
Like
know. I'm
one
just
in
saying. But make
Yeah.
sure the hurt is
10,000.
over. Yes, Kenneth. Soul ties.
But
Tree
think
says.
about it though, Greg. How can you heal if you got somebody else there that's piling on more feelings?
My whole thing is the
It all
baggage.
depends on you.
The baggage comes along with that rebound relationship. That's where you get the baggage stuff from. So, I mean, you're in a rebound relationship and, I can't stand the way you hold your lip. I can't stand the way you
Hmm.
talk. I can't stand the way you pick your nose comes from the last relationship. So you're in a rebound relationship. That's when you should realize you're in a rebound relationship.
You turned
Not
the
to
car the
mention,
wrong way. He used to turn the
why?
car that way.
Why in the hell would you put up with anything like that? Especially cheating. If they cheat now and the whole thing the so-called heal it, he gonna marry you. Now you in a married relationship and this dude is cheating on you.
Hmm.
So
He
don't
got
don't
you. Clink,
don't
clink.
right. Do not settle for that BS. I don't give a damn how good the dude is in the bed. You know, like get twisted up on that stuff, and again, that's gonna go away once he turn about. Once he get old, that's gonna be gone. Then
And
what you
then, you
got?
know what? A lot of these situations, there's probably a lot of dependency on that other
Person.
person,
Well, yeah,
whether it's shelter,
money.
financial, sexual. There's some dependency there, and that's why they stay in it.
I never understood that. Never ever understood why in the hell would you stay in a relationship that's hurting you?
Marcelo want to come on and say
Yeah.
something. What you want to say?
Okay.
Relationship is hurt.
Okay.
Marcella want to come on and say something. What you want to say?
All righty.
Turn the show
Hey,
off, Marcella, or
turn the
turn
other
it
show off
down.
on Facebook.
Okay, hold
Okay.
on. Hold on. Let me get it. Okay. That better?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. When someone goes from relationship to relationship and they don't heal first, Greg, you asked how long does it take? And like I believe Gina said, it's different for different people and it depends on what you've gone through. It might not have just been from the very immediate previous relationship. It might have been from relationship, like one of the questions you said, the person is coming back and forth, um, having the same type of guys and choosing the same type of guys. And that has a lot to do with soul ties, which is something that Kenneth Joseph mentioned there. um when you're kind of like sleeping with different people, you're getting different spirits and personalities all um within you. If you have not healed, it could be something from your childhood where you have daddy issues, so you're just looking for someone to kind of be like your daddy, protective or whatever, or something of that nature. And so you get out of one relationship, you're still looking for that pinpoint thing there. um if you've been raised, like I know someone was raised, if the guy doesn't beat you and things of that nature, he doesn't love you.
Yeah,
So
I've seen people like that.
you're looking and you're going through the same things. You need to find out first if you're going through the same type of relationship after relationship or relationship. You need to find out what is the common denominator in these different relationships. What are you accepting and not accepting? Get yourself together first. Because if it's something that you're accepting because you feel, oh, I deserve to be treated this way, but deep down you know you're not, you don't deserve that, then you need to get healing. Why are you feeling that way? Why are you going after the same type of person over and over? um that's one reason, and I know you hate this with me, Greg, when it's like, wait, when it comes to sex, really get to know the person, get to know yourself. Make sure you're not going through all that crazy stuff. You did, like you, the bottom line, you need to heal. You don't have to have someone at all times. It's not that
Yep.
serious. It's not that serious.
Start dragging that luggage,
Yes, Kenneth.
from that last
Mm-hmm.
relationship.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm. And like I
I
said, it
see.
doesn't have to be the last immediate relationship.
Be
It
last
can be
5.
some, and yeah, and it can, yeah, or something from back in the day relationship. And like I believe someone had already said, it could be something, and like, okay, oh, well, Joe Blow did this. So now, because of something Joe Blow did, and you think, let's say Maurice is going to do it again, you coming at Maurice all ways and crazy, and then that's causing problems with that relationship.
Mm.
All right.
That is that's a
That's
very
true.
interesting point Marcella brought
That's
up when
true.
you said when you have sex with someone, you giving them a piece of you.
Yeah,
I
that's
I
your
saw this
soul.
play years and years ago, and I cannot remember the name of it. It was something um in the tune of Between the Sheets or something like that.
Hmm.
But
Was that Juanita Bynum?
I don't even remember.
Yeah, I
It
think she
had to
got
be
that.
about 15 years ago that I saw it, but it depicted what happens to a woman when she has sex with a man, and how each time each man that she has sex with, she's giving them a piece of her.
Mm. And she's getting a piece of him as well, and
Yes.
everyone that he's been with.
Ain't that what
Yes.
we asked for though? We asked for that. Girl, let me eat a piece. Anyway, I
You know what?
You might not want it. You might want to give it
Okay.
back.
Yeah. Back in the day,
Mm.
it used to blow up. Poof.
dude. So I got a couple more real quick, man, before we get out of here. Tabitha says she met a guy. They were on conversation on the phone, went out twice. She noticed the conversation got shorter, so she fell back to give him his space, and he asked what was wrong. She told him she gave him space because he seemed distant. He said that wasn't the case, so they tried again, and the same thing happened. So she stopped texting, and so did he.
Mm.
She said, "Can someone help her understand why he pursued her in the beginning and wasted her time?"
It's a game.
Actually,
Hmm.
I think she broke his game up.
Yeah. He wanted
So-
his cake and needed to,
Right.
It's a
and
game.
it didn't work.
She broke his game up, and he didn't know how. He's like, "Oh shoot, she on to my game." So he
Okay,
just
but
cut it.
maybe she might have been playing the game. You know, she said that he stopped, but two wrongs don't make a right, y'all.
But if they both was playing games, evidently it was in the cards for them not to be together.
True that?
To
Okay,
me,
cool.
I think that she broke up his game. Tell you the truth.
Mm-hmm.
So Dana Santiago says, "All right, guys, I have a couple of questions, and I hope you guys will be able to help to answer and maybe help out. First question: what do you guys consider cheating in a relationship?"
That would be that trust and sex.
Not being honest. Number one, that's a form of cheating. You're not being honest with the person.
Right.
I don't consider that cheating.
I
Yeah,
I
consider it
consider that
cheating.
lying.
Yeah, it's
That's
lying, but not being
That's part
honest.
of it. Yeah.
That's a way of, to me, it is a form of cheating. You're not being honest with the person, so they don't get the chance to really know who you are.
This girl here, she said everything.
Go, free.
And everything. He moved the wrong way.
Yes, say, look,
He cheating.
Tree,
Well,
call me when we done, Tree.
Yeah.
some people consider porn as cheating.
Yeah.
Is that cheating?
Not if you're watching porn with your significant other.
No, it's not cheating.
Okay, what if you're watching it by yourself?
Uh-oh.
I don't think it's cheating. I think. I
Okay,
mean,
so-
it's if you watching porn. It's not somebody you can just hop in bed with.
okay, they didn't ask you.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I think it all depends on the layout of your relationship. What you have decided in that relationship, where the lines are drawn.
Is flirting cheating?
I don't think so.
No.
Carl says, is it scientifically true that men plant DNA in during sex and that DNA can stay with that woman? And does that
Correlate.
Correlate
correlate
to
to
spiritual essence.
You said a lot of words there, bruh.
Right.
Well,
I don't know. I'm not that scientific,
I
Carl.
get what he's saying.
Carl,
He
you was in them
Say what?
advanced classes.
Metaphysical.
I wasn't.
Metaphysical kind of deal. He's saying, well, if he drops his essence in her, is he dropping a piece of his spirit in her?
That's metaphors you just used, bro.
Yeah. Well, metaphorically.
Metaphorically, if I drop my essence in you.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's what he basically said. I mean,
Spiritually, yes, that's exactly what you're doing. That's again back to the soul ties.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ken said so.
And it stays around for a whole 3 days.
Boy, it's been long, man.
Where y'all get this from?
And then you get to what is that?
3 days. What happens if you have sex with somebody else the next day?
The swimmers stay around for 3 days.
If you're in a relationship, then flirting is cheating.
Yeah, I'm in agreement with Kenneth.
Tree says, and this is what Tree says, that's not cheating. Personal preference, individuals have to watch porn. Flirting is definitely cheating. It can lead to more than anticipated.
Yep.
Just saying.
That's disrespect.
Well, you know what? It all depends on the level of
so,
flirting.
yeah.
Now,
So,
if somebody's if they're flirting to the point where this woman feels like you coming on to them, yes. But there's some light flirting, like just laughing with someone or making a joke with someone. Some women don't like that at all. It don't bother me.
Yeah.
Flirting
but the thing about Gina, the thing about that is some women and men don't know the level of that flirt that you're doing.
Right.
Well, they gonna know if they with me.
Huh? They don't know if you, but I'm just
they're gonna know.
You can be.
I'll let you know when you need to draw the line.
You can be just joking, and someone might take it personally.
Wait a minute, Marcy. Wait a minute. Gina just said she'll let you know when to draw the line. Okay, but don't you think that that's still leading? You letting them go ahead on and say what they got to say to a certain point till they draw the line. That's disrespectful. Okay.
You know,
To me,
like I said, it's certain levels of flirting. You know, some women feel like a
flirting is
man just
flirting.
having a conversation with another woman is flirting. I don't consider it flirting.
Well,
Like
it be
you're not
it
the only woman on the planet, and you expect the man that you with to just be like this?
well
That's
it
just
It ain't
crazy to
that.
think
I mean,
it
that.
you be respectful. Someone speaks to you, okay, that's fine, okay, but you always represent your better half. You all wherever you at, represent your better half.
So do
Period.
you feel that
Represent them.
talking to another woman is considered? Do you consider that flirting?
Whatever the conversation is, if you're talking like business, that's not flirting, okay? But if she's talking about, oh, you got some nice shoulders, okay, or you know, you look good in those pants and this and that, okay, she's trying to flirt.
Yeah, I think that's a little bit over the line. But I'm just saying, you know, how say you go out to a restaurant and there's a woman that's sitting by herself and she just strike up a conversation with you.
that has happened to me more
You
than
can.
once.
I'm not saying that you can't strike
Is
a
he with his woman,
conversation.
or is he with this woman,
I'm
or
with
by
my
himself?
wife is sitting
Yes,
right there, and
he's
you know
with
what?
this
She
woman,
joined
and
in. Shit.
Oh
I
no,
don't think.
if he's with his woman, what are you engaging in conversation with a woman at this table by herself?
Mm-hmm.
That's disrespectful.
Yep.
I don't think
If
so.
she's sitting next
So
to
you would
me,
let your man, if y'all out eating and she's talking, she's out there talking, she's by
Just
herself at
having
the
a
table.
casual conversation. Yeah, I
Why
don't.
she having a casual conversation with your man?
I'm gonna be in the conversation too, and I don't
yeah,
consider it flirting.
It depends on what the conversation is. If she,
right,
because I've been
I'm
and
lost.
seen where there's been couples, and the woman she'll start off with a casual conversation,
right.
but
Now,
then it might be like a little flip of the hair, and then I kind of like a look, kind of like a quick up and down. That's flirting. If she's just like hi da 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 da, casual,
that's not
no.
flirting.
Yeah, I don't
But
consider
you
that
like
flirting.
you got men and women don't give a care if you with someone. They
Oh
don't
my,
Yeah,
care.
like I said, that
yeah. My wife, she done let a couple of chicks know right off the bat just with
oh
an
yeah,
action.
if
You
she
know,
get out of
hey,
line,
hey,
but I've never had a
you done went
situation
too
where
far.
someone went that far.
Oh
But
I'm gonna
no,
tell you,
I've been out. Me
yeah,
and
yeah. This
Robert
chick was
have been
bold. They
out,
just thought they was gonna
and
run over.
I've
Shit.
had conversations with men, not sexual but he was there, and vice versa. Like I don't think men and women in a relationship, if there's trust, what's wrong with him talking to having a casual
you
conversation
do
with a
not
woman?
engage in
Come on
a,
now,
a
y'all.
flirty conversation with
Not
another
flirty. Now
woman.
I'm not saying, like you said, oh,
So
you're
you're at a
a shoulder.
restaurant, Gina. You're at a restaurant, and you said, "Listen, I'm giving the example you gave. The woman sitting at the table by herself.
Mhm.
What does she got to? What does she have to talk to y'all about?
So say, okay, let me give you an example. Robert and I have been at a restaurant and a young lady by herself at the table, and I one of us may have said something and she laughed about it and commented on it, and then it turned into a whole conversation.
Right.
That's not flirting.
That's not flirting to me.
Get out of here.
That's
Okay, so
like
let's say
that
you're with
Get
that's
out of
you
here.
saying that your woman shouldn't talk to another man period ever when you're around.
I'm not
let's say
saying.
Gina, there's a you and Robert, you guys are out, and there's a lady by herself, and your food come, and she looks at Robert and his plate. That sure looks good.
Hmm.
That okay?
That's okay to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
She's talking
Boss,
about
But
his
that's not-
food.
you hoping she talking about his
Well,
food.
like I said, if it go past that line, then it's a different conversation. But to me, that's just
I
a
don't know.
casual conversation.
That's a casual conversation. My wife got the bitch radar. She knows when
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think
she knows
most
when it
women
goes
will
too far.
know if that woman is coming on to your man.
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
You know what I'm saying? But
she got the bitch
to make
radar. It's like, doo,
I've
doo,
done
doo.
that
Oh no,
before.
no, you got
Why
to
I
put
have
sit
done
yourself?
that
the hell down.
before.
Why put
I'll have a
yourself in a position?
conversation. I'll have a conversation with a guy.
Kenneth,
He
I've
get
done
me,
that before, and I was
and
not talking about the guy. I was talking about his food.
Why put yourself in that position
Mhm.
to have to explain yourself to your
But
girl,
this is my
or to
thing.
make your girl or your guy uncomfortable?
This
That
is
might
my
make them
look.
uncomfortable.
If it made Robert uncomfortable and he told me that, I wouldn't do it ever again.
Right.
Okay.
But it's
Same thing
never
with me.
made him uncomfortable, and it's never made me uncomfortable. But it's never been a situation where it's gotten further than it should have. We're speaking in a casual conversation. I would never feel like he should never speak to another female because he
I'm
has
not
a
saying
woman.
he
Oh
should
no, we're
never
not
speak.
saying
I'm not
that.
saying that. I'm saying, we're together, and some woman just randomly chooses your man or my girl to talk to, and seeing that
ignoring
you're
you.
there, you're there, but you
Mhm.
talking to, okay, how come she ain't talking to you first? You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I mean,
You know
I'm just
what?
saying.
Just like ignoring you.
I don't think that that's just me. It don't
Mhm.
bother me.
Hey,
It
the
don't
first
I'm,
bother
thing
me.
I'm
And I
really,
trust him
I'm doing,
enough.
the first thing I'm doing, if that situation comes up, I'm be like, hey, look, this is my, especially if I know him, this is my girl, so and so and so and so. All right. And that's going to end that conversation. If this girl understands that you are representing your woman representing you, it's over, man. I'm done.
But Greg, in a casual conversation, come on, y'all.
I had another part to this. Dana had one more part. She said, do you guys believe in second chances?
it depends.
Yeah, it
Yeah, it
depends
does
on what happened.
depend.
Mhm.
So
Yeah,
what's the
that really
worst
does
thing?
depend.
What's the worst thing that your mate could do that you wouldn't give them a second chance?
Cheat.
Yeah.
How about
That
flirting, Gina?
Flirting is
Cheat.
not cheating.
Cheat, violence.
yeah.
Drugs, alcohol.
Yep.
Yeah. No
Bad
second
sex?
chances.
Bad sex?
I could teach him that. I could teach him
You
how
can
to
teach,
improve
That's
on that.
fixable.
wait a minute, you can teach them how to have bad sex?
No, I could teach him how to improve on that bad sex.
She said that with confidence, man.
Yes, she did.
Did not hesitate it. And I'm with you, Tina.
Oh,
I'm with you on that one.
Practice what you preach.
Sometimes it's fun teaching.
Hmm.
Woohoo.
Hey.
listen to y'all, all of y'all. But that's cool. That's cool. Kid said pedophile.
That's a deal breaker right there, Kenneth.
Yes, Kenneth.
So you got
For
R. Kelly
sure.
brain in him, huh?
You okay, baby?
Hey, pedophile in the situation, man. I'm Kyle Rittenhouse.
Mm-mm.
I'm in court right there, man.
Get the AR.
Me too.
I got it spread down.
I'm that nigga that's gonna jump over the thing and say, hey, and get that dude. I'm look, dude. He's the one, man. That's why they got all of these little maps and all these little red beeps and bleeps in there to say, hey, there's a pedophile in your neighborhood. He live right here. Stay away from him. Kids.
They don't register. Most of them don't even register.
Oh, they better register in Tennessee. They in jail if they don't register in Tennessee. And they have their names and everything on a map, just like Greg said. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, you don't register in Tennessee, you'll be sitting in jail, getting raped.
Man, this is a good site. It's called the Dating and Relationship Advice site. It's a group. It's a public group. And somebody has sent me this link. Thank you guys for sending me the link. I think we should use this. They got it's a lot more on here.
A lot of good stuff on there.
Man, a lot of good
stuff.
stuff.
In our private chat when you get a chance.
How many females hold a man down with or without money?
What? Say that again.
How many women hold a man
that
down?
all depends on if he's trying to do something. If he's just sitting around and don't have money and not even trying to do something, bad boy.
And I have to already be in that relationship, in a committed relationship with that person.
Right.
I'm not going to go into a relationship and you ain't
just a
doing
breeder
nothing.
at that point.
He's just a breeder, huh?
Yeah, but there's different levels. You have to meet. You have to be able to meet that person on a level on a certain level. Like if they're not trying to do something and you're trying to do something, that's not a good team. They're just gonna hold you back.
Depends on the situation with his ass. Shut up.
Who said that? Tree?
Tree is in rare form
I had
today.
turned to the side for a second. She just told something up there.
I think Tree got jet lag from all the places she been going lately. Okay,
man, she been zooming.
Did she go to
Tennessee? No, I bet she didn't go. I bet she didn't go to
Tennessee.
Tennessee.
She said she was going.
Atlanta.
She went to
Oh, she's
Atlanta.
going to
She was in
Atlanta.
She was there
California.
already.
Oh, she should have waited on the cure.
She been doing some good. She been doing some good stuff though.
Is that is it tied to the dam in a bottle?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she been doing some good stuff. Hey, real quick, I was dating this girl and I got fired from my job. I told her everything about why I got fired except for one thing. A week or two later, I told her the truth. She broke up with me and I didn't hear from her for 2 weeks. Finally, we started talking, and the day we started talking again, we slept together. My problem is, she says she does have feelings for me, but she wants to be just friends and see where things go. I have strong feelings for her, but she is consistent with not having sexual relations with someone whom she is not in a relationship with. However, we were intimate while dating. So my question is it worth waiting for, or is she just playing games? Or is he just horny?
She said a lot. He said, was it a he, she? What he?
He.
Well, that person said a lot.
They did say a lot. We ain't got to answer it, but whatever. I think, me personally, I think that play the game with her. Sure.
Bree, you need to be on the show.
Right. Bree says she need to be in a private chat. Bree, I'll give you a private chat later, girl. Tree says, yes, guys, but I didn't go to the cure event. My mom been very sick. But the one that we just did, Ken said it depends. We got to get out of here, y'all. It's 8:30. Gotta go. I'm gonna try. I don't think I'm gonna be on here tomorrow, but I know y'all got something good to talk about tomorrow.
Oh, you need to be on here, Greg. Look and see what Chris put on there.
I may be having a extended stay tomorrow, so I will try. If I don't get on, I'll be in the audience. But show must
These
go on.
conversations get too juicy to stay in the audience.
Right.
Tomorrow gonna be real crazy.
I ain't gonna have no choice.
Doing what Chris is that what we doing tomorrow? What Chris said?
Yes.
Hey, man,
Chris will be on the show tomorrow.
Chris don't run nothing. We ain't doing
That's
good.
okay, but the conversation tomorrow is gonna be really interesting.
And Greg, you're gonna want to be on for that one, and we want you on so we can cut you off.
Wow. Don't be on it by myself.
We love you.
Number one. Number one, I'm not worried about y'all. I ain't worried about y'all. I got too much back out here in these streets. But
like we scared.
But anyway, hey man, look, thank you guys for coming on, man. Make sure when the time comes, y'all go and check out the Johnny Jackson story by my man Ken Joseph.
Yeah.
Make sure y'all listen to these spoken word people.
Where they at?
Yeah, where they at, right? Thank you, Bree, for coming on. I'm gonna talk to you real soon. Everybody that tuned in today, we thank you guys. This is Dope Living TV Live. Gotta go.
Peace.
All right, we'll see you guys tomorrow with Chris's little subject. Chris don't even come on here, man. And we gotta
he's starting stuff. I'm gonna put it like that. He started, and then Eugenia.
That's okay. We ain't doing it anyway. So there. Can't come on here. You don't boomerang a damn subject. Anyway. You're gonna boomerang a subject. Get out of here with that. All right. We'll see you guys tomorrow, all right? It's DopelivenTV Live.
Peace.
Peace.